This brief presentation will provide great insight into the unique characteristics of a high D individual in the DISC model. If you are a high D, this video will help you understand your unique behavioral strengths and potential challenges. If you are interacting and communicating with a high D, understanding these insights will help ensure a positive experience. High D, dominance. People with high D as their primary behavioral style comprise about 17% of the population. High Ds are generally competitive, daring, adventuresome, bold, decisive, direct, and results-oriented. Ds are innovative self-starters who like to solve problems and provide winning results. They are comfortable with taking on a variety of projects at the same time. They like to see results and will go the extra mile to achieve those results. While a high D's fearless and innovative approach to things can be a great asset, he or she may step on some toes to get what they want, and they may lack patience. That person in an office who you would describe as all business and sometimes stuns you with their forthrightness is a high D. If a D is the first person to approach a door with a group of people, you can be sure that D will not play doorman while the group enters. A high D will hold the door for the first person behind them and move on. When things become stressful, a D can turn from impatient to very demanding. They will communicate in a blunt manner and may not listen well. A D dislikes it when they sense they are being personally challenged, and they may even become aggressive if they sense someone is trying to take advantage of them. A high D's primary and most notable emotion is anger. They like having options to solutions and do not enjoy being told how to solve a problem. A D would rather create their own solution. Their primary stress reliever is physical activity. At work, they are innovative and forward-thinking. Ds are generally willing to take the reins and lead a group, and they like to take on challenges. If a meeting was scheduled for 2 p.m., the high D would be a few minutes early or right on time. They would want to get the meeting started right away, and the folks that were late would have to figure out what was discussed on their own. The high D would get right to business and not worry about small talk to begin the meeting. Being task-focused, they would want to conduct business, conclude the meeting on time, and then move on to the many other projects they are juggling. When communicating with a high D, it's important to be direct, brief, and to the point. You may see them glance at the clock if you don't get right to the point. Focus on the task and stick to business. They are not chatty people. Identify opportunities and challenges and suggest a logical, results-oriented approach to solving them. Do not get into too many details or provide a lot of data. They like their information to be concise and direct, so provide them information in bullet points. And avoid physical contact. They generally don't appreciate a pat on the back or a hand on the shoulder. Most people have a combination of 2 or 3 of the other DISC styles as part of their total behavioral profile. The most evident or visible style is called their core style. All of the descriptors we have covered here are for people with a core style of D, or dominance. Understanding these tendencies in you and in others can be very helpful at work and in your personal relationships. Be sure that you view the other DISC behavioral style videos and understand those individuals' unique characteristics. Applying the DISC tool will help you understand others, adapt to their style, and improve interactions and communication.